Today we're going to learn how to make the equilateral triangle block. Now, this is a 6-inch block. It will finish at 5.5 inches. To make this, you need one 6-inch white block and two rectangles that are about 4 inches by 7 inches. To make this block, you will need one square of fabric, the color of your triangle, and two rectangles of fabric, the color of your points. These are going to go kind of like this. So we're going to have a white triangle with a green background. Or sometimes if you needed like wonky star points, these would be the star points and this would be the background. So whatever color the big triangle is, you need your big square to be that color. I wanted to make 5.5 inch finished block, so this is 6 inches. And the size of your other ones, they are going to be trimmed off quite a bit, but half of this is 3 inches, so I've made this 4 inches, just a little bit bigger than halfway, and it's 7 inches tall, just about 1 inch taller than the block. First thing we need to do is find the center point at the top where the top of the triangle is going to be, and we're going to measure a 1/4 inch on either side. So line up your 1/4 inch line with your fold, put it out there, and then I find it easier to line up the line with the 1/2 inch mark and put a dot right here. So you want your point to go from here down to this bottom corner. So we're going to measure up on either side about a 1/4 inch and put another dot. I'm just going to put my ruler here and measure from the 1/4 inch line and put a dot right there and put a dot right there. So now you take your green piece and you're going to line up this dot on the left side with the dot on the right. Just like this. So what that's going to do, the dot on the right hand side, the two dots on the right hand side. What that's going to do is you're going to sew a 1/4 inch over, which is going to be right at the corner and right at that middle. You'll sew it and it'll fold back like this. So let's go sew that. Okay, I'm back. I have sewed this. You can't see it's tan thread, but we're going to finger press it open, and you could iron it at this point if you wanted. I find finger pressing is enough. You turn it over, and we're going to use this white as the template and cut the extra green off. A little bit right here. So now we have one side. Now we're going to line up this dot and this dot. Just like that. You want to make sure that the fabric goes over on both ends. If you want to pin it in place, you can, and then sew it. So here it is, it's sewn. You're going to open it up just like before, finger press it, turn it over. I like things wonky, so I don't care, but we're going to turn this over. We're going to trim. Line up your ruler with the edge of your white fabric. Now, if you want, you can fold the green forward and cut this off as well, because we just needed that for a template. Now that we've got our square to be the right size, we no longer need 2 layers of fabric. So I'm going to fold this open and line up my ruler with the edge of the green. And same thing on this side. Fold it open. like things wonky, so I'm okay with that. But we'll do another one. Okay, now I'm back. I've made several more, so we have four, and I will show you what we can do with them. So if you had a green center, you could rotate them like this, and you can make up a star. Let's see if I can get it all in there for you. So you could make a star with long points. This is similar to the sawtooth star, but the sawtooth points only come up to here. If you turn these around, let's do some rearranging. And use green as the background, you can get like a four-pointed star. I'm sure this has a name. Those are my favorite two ways to make them. You could just line them all up in a row and just make a row of triangles. And then you have the white ones pointing up and the green ones pointing down. Or you could rotate every other one to make these V shapes. If you had more V's down here, let's see if I can do it. There you go. If you had these offset, it would make, see that? It would make a strong V, and then these would be V's the other way. This would need to be white for that to work. I'm sure there's a way you can play with it, but these are just really versatile blocks. It seems like a lot of people have trouble with, and I find them quite easy. So hope you enjoyed my method of how to make the equilateral triangle block.